What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. Your boy CJ Goodfella. And I told you guys we was going to start getting a little bit more off-topic videos. And don't let the name fool you. We do more than boxing here. And let's get into it. Terrell Owens, the wide receiver that waited 3 years for his Hall of Fame bid with the Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco 49ers, Philadelphia Eagles, Buffalo Bills, the Bengals. I mean, I was a huge Terrell Owens fan. Still continues to be a huge Terrell Owens fan to this day. But he's declined an invitation to go to Canton to be part of the Hall of Fame ceremony. Now, the Hall of Fame ceremony is a little bit more than just sitting there. Excuse me. It's a little bit more than just going up there and getting interviewed. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's more than just giving your speech. It's more than just the media. A lot of the time, a lot of them guys have like parties. Like Jerry Jones had like a big super party down there. It's a big social event where a lot of different people can just help you celebrate your overall accomplishments in your pro football career. And Terrell Owens said he told the Hall of Fame before this went public that he was going to celebrate his celebration at a different place. So the Hall of Fame week, I don't think he's going to be there at all the whole week, you know, for the Hall of Fame game and for the enshrinement ceremony, for the parties and the celebration. He's going to celebrate somewhere else. And I'll link this article link from USA Today in the description. A lot of people, you know, was kind of criticizing him for that. You know, and my bad, playing with my dog for a minute. A lot of people was criticizing him for not showing up at the wine and not getting in for 3 years. But at the end of the day, you know, this is a guy that didn't get in trouble with the off the field at all. You didn't hear about him, you know, doing things, catching assault cases, domestic violence, nothing. He was a little bit vocal. He was passionate about the game, and the media, you know, they don't like people who don't kiss their ass. And ultimately, the last laugh is on the media and on the Hall of Fame for how they treated him. Most of his numbers were second to only behind Jerry Rice. You know. And, you know, just because he didn't bootlick or he didn't kiss ass or he didn't tap dance a raccoon out here, you know, he had to wait three years to get in when a lot of other players who was less qualified than Terrell Owens and didn't have the numbers of Terrell Owens got in. So basically, I'm going to take a different approach to this. I'm going to agree with Terrell Owens. Fuck the system. You know, forget them, man. They played him for years. He deserved to be in. And this is a good class he going in with. Yeah, Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis, Brian Dawkins, Randy Moss. Excellent ones. But there's a lot of guys that got in first year, second year, or got in way before Terrell Owens. He deserved to be in there. And this is basically showing Terrell Owens saying, shit, I'm not going to bow to y'all. Appreciate you for letting me in, but I ain't going to come celebrate with y'all because the media that's around there, these the same media members that held me out because they had a personal vendetta about me getting into the Hall of Fame because I didn't give them the interviews that they wanted, because I didn't put a fake face on and be Mr. Nice Guy and be a grinning, tap dancing dude in their face. It's deeper than that, man. And for the brothers that's not supporting them, think about that for a minute, y'all. So you want to see a lot of people that's 100, that's a buck, that's trill, that's real, whatever adjective you want to use, they ain't got a lot of friends. And they do shit that other motherfuckers don't understand that will be afraid to do what he's doing. And people like that I can relate to, you know what I'm saying, that always keep it a buck and try to keep it as buck as much as they can. You know, they won't understand what they doing. They can't fade what Terrell Owens is doing. What he's doing is saying F the system. I'm not about to be around here grinning, kissing y'all ass and licking y'all boots. And y'all the very same media members that had a personal vendetta and held me out. And I had Hall of Fame numbers. I had top 2 or 3 position of all top 2 or 3 numbers at my position of all time. Y'all held me out. You know, y'all let other motherfuckers in here who had cocaine addictions, you know, who had crack addictions, who damn near killed motherfuckers, who domestic violence people, you know, people that spit on players, people that disrespected the game on and off the field, people that disrespected the shield. You feel me? He like, man, I'm not about to party with y'all. I'm not about to rub shoulders with fake motherfuckers, the same fake motherfuckers that wouldn't let me up in the Hall of Fame and didn't want me up in here, only really let me up in here because it became a topic of discussion. It started to overshadow the Hall of Fame like every year. Why Terrell Owens ain't getting in? He got all these great numbers. He was way better than Marvin Harrison. How the fuck did Marvin Harrison get in? Didn't Marvin Harrison, wasn't he linked to a homicide case? Didn't he beat a guy on the street of Philadelphia with his bare hands? He wasn't no goody two-shooting motherfucker neither. But just because he didn't play the nice guy role to the media face, they didn't want to let T.O. in there, man. Come on, man. For y'all that's feeling me, man. Wolves don't party with sheep and sheep don't party with wolves. And that's what Terrell Owens telling y'all right here. He keeping it a buck. He not about to rub shoulders with them. That whole week is about the media, meeting with the media, meeting with people that like you and keeping that face on and being the media darling. That wasn't him. He was too real for the media, man. He was too real, man. A lot of people couldn't understand, though, what he doing here. And I understand where he coming from, dog. I'm not about to rub shoulders with no fake-ass motherfuckers. I hate going places now where I got to be around people that I really don't even like. Because somebody else I got to be there with. Because somebody invited me or it's a family obligation or some shit like that. Real motherfuckers is social outcasts. They ain't got a lot of friends. They ain't gonna go back and kiss these dudes' ass just because they finally did the right decision. Did they do the right decision on their own merit? Absolutely not. And that's what T.O. hitting at. These dudes only voted T.O. in because it started to overshadow the Hall of Fame and the NFL. Roger Goodell, Price said, just let him in, man. We tired of him being a topic of the discussion in every Hall of Fame. We didn't let Chris Carter in. We didn't let Marvin Harrison in. We didn't let, other people in and start to become blatant that y'all got a vendetta against him. Just do me this silence and let Terrell Owens in. And I guarantee you something like that happened. Guaranteed it. If you don't know what guaranteed it is, Rasheed Wallace. When he told the Indiana Pacers, we will win game 3 or game 2, whatever it was. I can't remember, man. But, yeah, a lot of people trying to criticize him, but they don't look at it from that angle. They're going to look at it from the media. Oh, we voted him in and we tried to do the right thing. No, you should have did the right thing 3 years ago. This is top 5 Hall of Famer. Just because he wasn't nice, he didn't smile in your face, he wasn't a grinning, tap dancing motherfucker out here. Just because that wasn't Terrell Owens. Because he was a buck, he was 100, he spoke his mind, he kept it real. About Donovan McNabb throwing up in the huddle in the Super Bowl and being nervous. He was too real for McNabb. McNabb folded under pressure, he kept it real with him. Went down to Dallas, he was too real for Dallas before he went there, I believe it was. Too real. Or after that, I forgot, what was it, before or after he went to fucking Philly? I can't fucking remember. I think it was after that shit in Philly, man. It was after Philly. He went down to Dallas, and he was like, man, them motherfuckers just want to throw it to Jason Witten and Tony Romo. They got a friendship going on. Come on, I'm open, throw me the ball. And people say, oh, I see T.O. being selfish. He being selfish, man. He being Terrell Owens. Now, Dez Bryant was saying the same shit. Now, it don't sound that crazy, now, do it. Don't sound stupid, do it. Jason Garrett don't know what the fuck he doing. Everybody know that. Jerry Jones probably joining the X's and O's and calling the plays from the fucking booth for all we know. He disapproving and proving plays, man. Terrell was saying that. Terrell was too real, man, for this league, man. He was too real for this world, man. Jeff Garcia, kept it a buck. Donovan McNabb in Philly, kept it a buck. Kept it a buck with the star. They couldn't fade what he's bringing to the table. But you got to understand, dog. He not just about to bow and start kissing rings because they finally let him in. He gonna prove their approval. Nah. This boy from the South, he ain't one of them buck dancing South dudes. He one of them real trio South dudes. He remember where he come from. He remember his roots. He remember how to be a buck. He remember he ain't gonna sell himself out. He remember all that. He remember that each year that went by, but for the past 3 years that he didn't get into the Hall of Fame. He remember that pain when they made him pay. He remember that pain. And now, who got the last laugh? I don't remember any player doing this at the Hall of Fame. Any player doing this that was active and alive and that could move and had his faculties and they had no real, health issues, turning down the Hall of Fame and enshrinement. I know that's a slap in the face. He legitimately, spit in the Hall of Fame's face. So I'm going to celebrate elsewhere. He going to probably celebrate in Alabama or somewhere else and just keep it a buck, man. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Shout out to Terrell Owens for standing up to the system that's very, very flawed, and they held a personal vendetta against him. And a lot of people don't look at it that way, so I just came to give you my angle. Not saying that it's factual. This is just me being my opinion with this, supported by facts. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. We always not going to agree. We can agree or disagree. I don't get disrespectful with nobody, and don't get disrespectful with me in the comment section. Y'all know what it is. We don't do that racist shit here neither. But T.O. is one of my favorite players of all time. Since he made the catch versus Green Bay, he arrived on the scene, man. I've been riding with him. I always said he was better than Randy Moss. Especially when you talk about the multifaceted dimensions of a receiver. Cross the middle, short routes, screens, deep. He can run the complete route tree. he was a better complete receiver than Randy Moss. Randy Moss was a great deep ball receiver, but he was a little bit timid. Once you jam Randy Moss and you couldn't let him go deep, Randy Moss would quit. But Randy Moss was a phenomenal athlete, but Terrell Owens was the complete receiver, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to fight tooth and nail with you, man. You know, hopefully I can't wait to see one of my other favorite receivers come get in there is Larry Fitzgerald, man. Calvin Johnson, of course, Detroit Lions fan. But can't wait to Larry get in there, man. Larry was a good guy, ultimate receiver, man. Pearl's pro, man. But shout out to Terrell Owens for standing up to the system. It's TBC and more. Let me know what y'all think. Link in the description.